Hey everybody, it's Ben. Sorry I'm starting late, having some issues. We had a lot of issues today with everything because we set up Chessable stuff, which took a long time, mainly because I'm not so bright. Okay. Now let's see if that fixes YouTube. Okay. Everything is going to look different for a couple of weeks. And then when I stop recording my Chessable courses, it'll look back to the way it used to look. So instead of moving the camera a lot, we're going to leave it where it is because this is where it's good for Chessable. And I can't sit in my green chair when I do Chessable videos because we have a green screen. So I have to sit in this chair. If I sit in the other chair, I'm too high up. And then we'd have to move the camera. Then every time I recorded a Chessable video or did a stream, we'd have to move the camera. And Karen's going to be away for the next 4 days. I mean, she could do that, but she wouldn't want to. But she's not here, so she can't do that. Anyway, hopefully the mic's working. Let's see. It says the mic's working. And everything looks normal. I have a new shirt on. I bought some new shirts lately, but some of them have patterns on them, and it looks weird on video. So then I bought some with no patterns. And so on. Hello. And then, okay, let's do this. Okay. Are you switching from Twitch to YouTube? No, we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can see both chats. If I want to, I can go in OBS and chat on both streams at the same time with the same chat, which I rarely do. So we're using Restream to do that. And so far it's worked out. So people can watch on Twitch and YouTube. We've been doing this for about 10 days. Over the last 2.5 weeks, Karen's been setting up our new system. We have a new computer, a new monitor, a new keyboard. Our camera's about 4 months old. And Karen had to do a lot of software and hardware stuff for our new setup. So the board and pieces are going to look like this for the next couple of weeks of streaming because I need the chess.com board to look like this when I make some videos, and I don't want to change it every time or remember or forget. The one thing I will do is sounds are off when I make the videos, but we're going to turn them on, and I just have to remember to turn them off when I make videos. Although sometimes when I move, it doesn't make a sound anyway for reasons that nobody understands. And sometimes it does. So some of the things are my fault and some of the things aren't. And so forth. Day trying to learn. Anyway, our camera, after we did all the Chessable stuff today, at some point we came back to the computer a couple hours later and OBS wasn't seeing our camera as if our camera didn't exist. It saw the other camera, which shouldn't exist. And then we rebooted at some point and it said there's some issue with some connection that you have on your computer, which obviously was the camera since the computer didn't see the camera. We kept unplugging and plugging the camera in and that did nothing. So then I went to the back of the computer. The camera's plugged into a USB hub. The USB hub is plugged into the computer, and the USB hub has several things plugged into it, and they were all working, and the camera wasn't. So anyway, I unplugged the hub from the back of this computer, then I plugged it back in, and then I'm behind everything here, so I'm standing on 1 billion wires, and I fell and I broke everything. And then Karen put the light back together that I broke, so it's not broke. And then the camera got moved, so we had to fix that again. By we, I mean her. And nothing broke permanently, but that actually did fix the camera. So what I did fix the camera, but I hurt my arm quite badly. I fell on my arm, and it's bumpy and hurts. Truth hurts. Anyway, that's my mouse playing arm, so I don't know if I can play chess anymore. Also, I couldn't play chess anyway. So the stream is going to look like this until I finish making my Chessable videos for my Nimzo Indian course. And then when I'm done with that, I'll sit in the green chair and we'll move the camera a little bit. And I'll change the board colors every stream. But until then, get used to this. Are you a sub yet, chess fan? No. Is anyone else playing in the Virginia Close in Richmond this weekend? No. Maybe I'm thirsty. No, I'm going to play people my own rating. Karen's not going to be here this weekend because she's going with Archer to MIT to visit Holden, who's a student there. So she's leaving tomorrow, and she'll come back Monday. Monday, typically I lecture at 6, but we're not going to have a lecture this Monday. So you're not missing anything. But I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday without Karen because she won't be here. And so forth. And she definitely won't be at the Virginia Closed. Okay, and then another thing I wanted to tell you, which normally if I tell you something important like this just before I tell you I end the stream, but I'm actually going to tell you something. In a couple days, 3 days, depending on where you live, September is going to start. Wake me up when September ends. And that gives you, it's cheaper to sub. And usually what Twitch does is they make it cheaper either to sub or to gift subs. I think it's cheaper to sub. Anyway, they do one and not the other, which is incredibly stupid. But most people are incredibly stupid. And if you don't believe me, go to Twitter, and then you'll realize most people are incredibly stupid. If Twitter is too intelligent for you, then your last refuge is Reddit. And if Reddit's too intelligent for you, god damn, then you gotta go to the nursing home. So yeah. I did a poll on Twitter today, which is still active, and I said, who's the worst of the following 4? And I said, you have to pick one of the 4. Some people didn't pick one of the 4, even though it was a poll, because they wanted to write something funny. Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Candace Owens, and Lauren Boebert. Trump is killing it. People hate him the most. Marjorie Taylor Greene is in second. Candace Owens is in third. Candace Owens. And then almost nobody voted for Lauren Boebert. I think if you live in somewhere that's not the U.S., you probably haven't heard of Lauren Boebert. You probably haven't heard of Marjorie Taylor Greene. And you probably haven't heard of Candace Owens. So Trump wins by default. Then I did a much funnier poll on my Twitter about an hour ago. Trump's winning in all kinds of polls. That's right. The most hated, he wins easily. I didn't think he'd win easily. I thought one of the other 3 would get a lot of votes, but they're splitting the votes. Yeah, for the most hated, everybody voted, who follows me voted for Trump. Anyway, September is Subtember, and then you'll be able to either sub cheaper or gift subs cheaper. I don't know which one. It's always the same one, and the other one they don't change. It's very stupid. So whatever is the funniest. The other one is, what's the worst of the following? And it was Nickelback, Marmite, you have a friend and your friend likes Trump, or one of your exes. That was the next poll. Oh, we have a poll on YouTube. I've never seen that. I didn't know how to do a poll on YouTube. Also, I don't know how to do a poll on chess.com, but I do know how to do a poll. When I say chess.com, I mean Twitch. But I do know how to do a poll on Twitter. See, Candace Owens reminds me of, give me a second, I'm old. She's also old. Who's the woman who's a lawyer from University of Michigan and all she does is say nutty things? I forgot her name. I know her name. It'll take me an hour to think of it. So if you put it in one of the chats, it'll take me a second. Who am I thinking of? Ann Coulter. Yes, I got it before the chat did. That's pretty good. Megyn Kelly's a good answer. Candace Owens reminds me of Ann Coulter because I don't know if they believe what they're saying or they're just saying it for clicks and views and to become famous. Sometimes you just say crazy shit and then you're famous because people are like, yeah, I agree with that crazy shit. Or people say, that's crazy shit. Why are you saying that? So Ann Coulter got famous for just nonstop saying crazy shit. So it's not clear to me that she believes what she's saying. If you watch the Boondocks, they make fun of Ann Coulter on an episode where her lifestyle is the opposite of how she portrays herself in political life. But yeah, Candace Owens reminds me of that. Like, what she says is so crazy, it seems like she just wants to say crazy stuff to be famous. And it's working. Ann Coulter went to University of Michigan Law School. She might have gone to Cornell. I was talking about law school. Go trying to learn. Can't even figure out what account he's on. Are there any leftist views you disagree with, or is the left correct on every issue? I don't know. I don't know all the left issues. However, the right is incorrect about every issue. So if the left and the right agree on something, then the left is wrong, and because the right is always wrong. Yeah, if you want to have good political views, just take the right and do the opposite, and then you have good political views. Like, if the guy who's running your party is a rapist, a pedophile, and a convicted felon and a white supremacist, that might be the wrong party for you. Although, for some people, that's the right party. So there's a percentage of people, they're like, yeah, that's good. So if you like that, then you like the right. How can I submit a viewer game analysis? Your analysis spelling was so bad you can't do it. Also, you have to be a sub, and you have to do it on Sunday, and you have to type !analysis to do that. That ending is slightly better for white in the Carol Khan, and I had it once in the Chicago Open about 5 years ago against Tatev Abrahamian, and we drew. But we didn't play a long game. We probably played 15 moves, if that many. Probably not even that many. I don't think half the country likes that. I think a lot of people don't vote. And I think a lot of people who do vote vote against a candidate and not for a candidate. So I think a lot of people who vote for Trump think that they're being like cool, like, I don't like these mainstream candidates, so I'll vote for some maniac. And I think a lot of people who vote for Kamala, they're like, I don't know if I like Kamala, but I know I don't like Trump. So that's the other option. So you got to vote for Kamala, which is reasonable. Voting against people is good because some people need to be voted against. And those people are called Republicans. That's right, Lawful Waffle. You got to do the exact opposite, then everything will work out, just like it did for George. I'm not used to sitting so low. I'm so confused. I got a haircut and a beard trim today, and nobody mentioned it. David Parkman has never come here. However, David Packman has. Most people can't spell Packman because it would take you 5 seconds to learn how to spell it. And I don't know if he comes here. I don't know if anybody comes here. I know Lawful Waffle comes here sometimes and trying to learn. Sometimes Karen's here. But I don't know who comes to the stream and who doesn't. David Packman must like all of my, he must like one of my sayings a lot, and that saying is always repeat. Like, I can't watch MSNBC because I don't care what they're saying. Like, if they're saying things I don't agree with, I don't want to watch it. If they're saying things I do agree with, I don't want to watch it. It's not entertaining. And they always repeat. So it's like Fox News is always wrong, so I don't want to watch that. MSNBC always repeats the same thing every day, all day, so I don't want to watch that. And David Packman reminds me of that. If you've watched one David Packman video, you're not getting anything new with another video. It's the same thing. There's nothing new going on. So, typically I don't like personalities because they're just saying the same thing over and over and over and over again, which I like to do. So I would watch me. Wait, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you spell Pac-Man wrong. None of you can spell Pac-Man. It's too hard. It's 6 letters. That's too many letters for you. You have to find somebody you like with a 5-letter name, like Megan. Oh, wait, you can't spell Megan either. Okay, Ann Coulter. Oh, wait, you can't spell Coulter. And you probably can't even spell Ann right. Damn. All right, so you can't like anybody because their names are too difficult to spell. Okay, I got it. Ali Reza Farouja. No, that's not good. Shakhriyar Mamajar. No. Go Clockwork Orange. That movie's not violent enough or something. All right, let me play people and lose and have a lower rating than usual. Boy, I'm eye level with the board. I'm so confused. Usually I'm sitting higher. Magsudlu. Also, Ramesh Babu Pragnanandha. I want to listen to him talk. Yeah, I have the sound on, but the sound's not on. So I don't know. It sounds on pretty high. Yeah, often I can't get the sound on chess.com to work. And sometimes it does work. And sometimes it'll work for 2 or 3 moves in a game, and then it stops after those moves. I don't know what that's all about. For what it's all about. I don't know if I like this sound on or off. I think I like it on so I know my opponent moved. Let's see. Sound. Play sounds. Sound theme default. Turn it off. Turn it on. I can't save. It's not my move. Oh, because I didn't change anything. Now I can save it. Okay, so I'll turn it off. Then I'll turn it on. Go chess.com. That's how you should work. Well, my opponent's not moving, so we'll never know. No, can't get sounds to work. Oh, I think it doesn't work because I have to have the sounds in OBS to this thing and it's on something else that doesn't play sounds. Then when I have that on, you can hear the thing, the cling click twice, which doesn't make any sense. I'm going to change it after this game and see if it only makes one click. It can't be it does 0 noises or 2. There should be one where it does 1. That's why it's not playing sound. Because when we had it playing sound, it was doing a double. So we can do double sound, and we can do sound, or no sound. We can't do just regular sound. Truth hurts. Yay, I won. Go, Ben. All right, let me go to this desktop audio and change that. Okay. But it says I have sound on the desktop. Oh, wait, now it went off. Why did it go off? Huh. That didn't fix it, although it should have. I turned it off, then turned it on. No, that didn't do it. What? You can hear what? I've never heard the sounds. Oh, actually, oh, maybe you can hear this sound and I can't because I don't have the stream on. Oh, okay. Let me go back and do that again. Where was I? Not sure why I can't hear it. Well, it doesn't make sense because it's on my speaker. So, yeah, I don't know. You hear the sounds? So you can hear the clicking when the piece moves and I can't. What? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I have one other way to fix it. Although you'll hear double sounds, but still. Let me try this. Yeah, speakers are on. I mean, with the old laptop, I was able to hear sound, and you guys heard sound, and it wasn't double. So I don't see what the problem is. Stop the game. It's too exciting. Testing, testing. No matter what I do, I can't hear sound. I'm testing it on all the different audios. I don't really care if you guys can hear sound. I want to hear. I want to hear it. Oh well, the truth hurts. I don't know. Okay, let's see how Gotham Chess is doing. Let's see. Events. He's playing in a round robin in New York and needs 7 points for GM. Hello? What's going on with chess.com? What? What was that all about? That was odd. Chess.com's glitching or like I'm glitching? Yeah, what's going on here? Come on, chess.com, work. God, it's so weird when stuff doesn't work and it's not my fault. Okay, let's see. Let's call this an analysis, multiple games. Call it something. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that looks good. And now my video went away. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now the video's back. I gotta fix the video. We've never used these scenes because this is new computer. Does that look okay? Let me fix the board a little so you can't see that little piece of crap. Okay, little piece of crap is gone. Oh, now you can't see the YouTube chat. Let's see. Well, I didn't want a new scene. I wanted a new source. Oh, what a blunder. Well, it was still funny. Why isn't it showing up? Why isn't it showing up? I've never done this before. That could be the reason. Why isn't it showing up? I've never done this before. That could be the reason. Why isn't it showing up? I've never done this before. That could be the reason. Why isn't it showing up? I've never done this before. Now the speaker's working when I don't want it to. I've never done this before. Now the speaker's working when I don't want it to. I've never done this. When I don't want it. That was weird. I just turned the speaker off. I've never added a source or done anything, but I've seen it done, and I don't know why the YouTube chat isn't showing up. What did I do wrong? I did new source. I copied and pasted the URL of the YouTube chat in the URL, but there's nothing there. It's just blank. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm gonna get rid of this. First, I'm gonna delete this. Okay. Thing that I added. Okay, now I'm going to this is a window capture. It's a window capture. It's not a URL capture. That's what I did wrong. I've never done this, so. Okay, so let's see. Go to this one, and then new source, and then we'll do window capture. YouTube. Let's see if this works. This name is already in use. You bastard. Aha! Yeah, you guys are in trouble because I got it to work. Okay, now I have to get rid of YouTube chat. No, the stream's gonna die because I hear lightning and thunder and stuff. All right, that didn't work.